In this video, I'm remixing two of Oliver Anthony's songs with Acustica Audio's new Cardinal. Alright, so instead of using the new Cardinal plugin, I think it makes more sense to use the slightly older Olive plugin by Acustica Audio. Now, I've already dialed in the settings for both of these songs. If you want to see how I arrived at these results, I'll be making another video on the second Real Home Recording channel that's about 15 minutes long. But basically, I'll show you the before and after. First of all, I use bit shift gain to reduce the level about 12 decibels. And then here's the EQ, before and after. By the way, if you want to know where the bypass button on this plugin is, it's right here. It took me a little while to find it, but it's hidden right there next to the equalizer word. Oh, I also noise reduced this track.
I've been thinking Mr. Haken is wrecking my health, but I reckon that's better than killing myself. It's been a long, hard ride right.
So essentially I smoothed it out, boosted the high end a little bit, boosted the low end a lot in hopes that I would get some kind of low end, but unfortunately I don't think that there wasn't enough low end really for me to boost, but I tried anyway. So the second track, just to keep this video going quicker, I actually used 2 rounds of compression plus an EQ, both Olive plugins, and just like the first track, I reduced it by about negative 12 decibels with bit shift gain from Air Windows. So here we go. Again, I smoothed it out, boosted the high end. The low end actually did have some detail, but I brought it up even more. So check it out, before and after. Much smoother. Actually, I think there's a way for me to bypass all these at the same time. I think it's Control B. Okay, ready? I'll Control B while it's playing. Oh, let me start off before and then I'll do after.
Lord, this society gives me anxiety. I spend all my time back in the pines, smoking on some homegrown, wishing I was back home before the whole damn world lost its mind. 'Cause I'm just an old soul stuck living in the new world.
There we go. I had to reduce it slightly less because, let me do this again. All right, now for the second part, the second song, I essentially did the same thing. I reduced it in the mids to smooth it out, boosted the highs a little bit, boosted the lows a lot. Again, this time there was low end detail for me to boost, so it wasn't a complete waste. And then the other thing I did was 2 rounds of compression. This one 100% wet, got it around 5 decibels. And then this one I actually did a mix with the dry wet knob just to get some parallel compression going on. So here we go. What I'm going to do is bypass these 3 plugins as the playback goes, and add it back in. So it's going to be the before signal and then after signal, back and forth.
Lord, this society gives me anxiety. I spend all my time back in the pines, smoking on some homegrown, wishing I was back home before the whole damn world lost its mind. 'Cause I'm just an old soul stuck living in the new world. And I know that there's still a whole lot of people like me. And I pray God up above and hope he'll be
The tough thing about mixing something that is not multi-tracked, meaning that the guitar was recorded separately from the vocal, is that, you know, I would like for that guitar to be brighter, and the vocals to be a little bit more mid-range and up front, but when you don't multi-track, that's what happens. But, you know, these were just home recordings made by Mr. Oliver Anthony, and I tried to improve them a little bit. What I think is an improvement, which is to smooth their tone out so that the mid-range presence wasn't as bad. So anyway, what do you guys think? Check out Olive.
In 1969, Wayne Jones had a unique vision that would have changed the industry. Mixing consoles were usually custom-made at the time, combining individual elements such as faders, equalizers, and compressors upon customer request. In the 60s, a US company introduced the concept of strip modularization to make it easier to build consoles with different numbers of inputs. Other companies soon followed, and among them, Olive Electrodynamics, a Canadian company founded in 1971 by Wayne Jones, produced semi-modular consoles, which included all the features offered by outboard gear until then.
Actually, what I'm going to do is show you on one last track what Olive can do with an acoustic guitar that's by itself. Olive is also good for drums, I heard, so try it out on a bunch of tracks. But here's acoustic guitar before and after by itself. I'll just do this part in real time. Cut this more. There we go. That sounds better. Maybe not perfect, but definitely better. Let me hear what the drive on a mic sounds like. Not really hearing anything. I'll just stick it on the line input. All right, I think I'm happy with that. Cool. All right, if you guys like Olive, give this video a thumbs up. Check it out for yourself. It was released, I believe, back in March or April of this year. I never got a really good chance to check it out, and sounds pretty decent to my ears. It's different. I mean, it's definitely unique. Somebody put it best. If Helios and SSL had a baby that was out of control, Olive would be that console. So, made in Canada, by the way. So anyway, see ya.